Hello and welcome to Brand New Vegan. This is Chuck, and today we're making something super easy. I know I always say that, but this recipe, there's no cooking involved at all. No stove, no blender, no nothing. All you need is a cutting board, a knife, a countertop. And it's so fresh, and it tastes so good. We're making Pico de Gallo, because Cinco de Mayo is coming up, and why not? So I got a couple of pints of those cherry tomatoes. Grape tomatoes. You can use either one. You can use both. You can use hothouse tomatoes from the grocery store, but they're nasty. We know that. You can use Romas too. I like the cherries. Get a serrated knife. Makes cutting it a lot easier. And this is really the hardest part. Just cut up all those tomatoes and put them in a strainer. And we'll just let that juice strain off while we're making the rest of the salsa. There we go. Yeah, you can see all that juice coming out. Just let that sit for a while. Move on to the onion. Now I used a red onion. You can use white, you can use yellow. I like red. Used about half. It's about a cup. Peel, chop off any ugly parts. I had one on mine. There we go. Get rid of that. And just give it a good mincing. Try to cut all of your vegetables about the same size, so your salsa will be kind of consistent. I mean, you don't want big giant chunks of tomato and little tiny pieces of onion. You want them all to be about the same size. There we go, good mincing. Throw it in the bowl. And I measured it just so you can see, it was about a cup. That's my cheater way of cutting green onions. Get the scissors. So much easier. About a quarter cup. I used 2 jalapenos for mine. This one, I left the seeds behind because it's where all the heat's at, in the seeds. I like spicy. So my second jalapeno, I just left it all in. I just cut it up, seeds and all. You can adjust this to whatever spice level you like. If you don't like peppers at all, you could use a green bell pepper. You could use diced green chili, they're pretty mild. Wash your hands, don't forget. If you touch your eye, you'll remember really quick. Mince up some garlic. I've already had people tell me on the recipe, you don't put garlic in Pico de Gallo. I like garlic, so I did. If you don't like it, leave it out. It's easy. Give it a good chop, good mince. Throw that in the bowl. Let's not forget our tomatoes. Come on, tomatoes. There we go. And I'll have the recipe down below, so you can click on the link and get the exact amounts, all the ingredients, all that kind of good stuff. Good mix. Mexican oregano. I'll put a link down there for that too. You can use regular oregano. I like Mexican, a little bit coarser, a little bit different flavor. I zested about half of that lime, not the entire thing, but maybe half teaspoon to a teaspoon. Then I cut it and juiced it. And if you're having trouble with the juice, get a fork like that, stab it, get a lot more juice that way. Cilantro, again, it's one of those things some people hate, some people like. Adjust it to your own liking. I like cilantro. Use about half a bunch. And then a good pinch of kosher salt. And that's pico. It's so easy. Cover that. I mean, you can eat it right now, but cover it. I guarantee you, if you let it sit in the fridge for an hour or so, it'll be so much better. I took some oil-free corn tortillas and some oil-free pitas and put them in my air fryer, and they made great chips. So if you're looking for ideas on what to use this salsa for, there's one. You can put them on baked potato. You can put this on your rice. You can put it on your pasta. You can put it on just about anything. It is so fresh. I mean, compared to that store-bought salsa, I mean, it's good. I love salsa. But when you make it yourself with fresh ingredients and you know exactly what went into it, it is just so much better. It's amazing. Anyway, that's the recipe for the week. Hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please give me a big thumbs up and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. There's a little bell-shaped icon down there. That's the notification bell. If you ring that, that'll make sure you get notified next week when the next recipe comes out. And I do one of these recipes every single week. because my goal is to teach you exactly how simple and how easy it is to cook plant-based. So if you are into a plant-based diet or just looking for vegan recipes, come back next week and we'll do this all over again. This is Chuck from Brand New Vegan. Thanks for watching.